U.S. Secretary of Defense Chuck Hagel sent his condolences to Oklahoma Senator Jim Inhofe over the loss of his son, Dr. Perry Inhofe. The Tulsa surgeon died in a plane crash yesterday afternoon near Owasso. Right now, ntsb investigators are in Tulsa trying to figure out what caused that plane to go down. Workers at a power sports company in Utah confirmed that they recently sold this plane. Inhofe's neighbor believes that Perry picked it up this weekend, stopping in Salina, Kansas for gas before flying back to Tulsa.
2 News reporter Liz Bryant joins us live from the newsroom with a story that you will see only on 2. Liz?
For Russ and Karen, at 1 this morning, Inhofe's neighbor woke up to a text message about his death. Understandably, he did not want to believe it.
My name is Perry Inhofe, and I've been at Central State's orthopedic specialist since 1994.
While you may have never met Dr. Perry Inhofe, you're probably familiar with his last name, a family name he respected and carried on for himself.
He didn't want the spotlight of his father's name. He made his own life as a excellent surgeon.
Dr. Brian Chalkin shares the title of hand surgeon with Dr. Inhofe. They're 2 of only 6 specialists in Tulsa. Dr. Chalkin so happens to live next to the Inhofes, going on now 9 years.
He was probably the best neighbor anyone could ask for, and I looked for him when he would go running so I could just talk to him in the driveway, because he was that type of person, someone very private, but when you got to speak to him, very special.
Very special and meticulous. In fact, Dr. Chalkin believes Inhofe would never consider flying that plane without knowing and checking everything. The pilot invited him up just 6 months ago.
And it was something he loved. He was incredibly passionate about it, and it was an important part of his life.
I started my education at Duke University in Durham, North Carolina, and at the time I wasn't interested in medicine. I was an engineer.
The man who inherited a powerful family name yet leaves behind his own legacy.
I could only hope to be as good a father, surgeon, and husband as he was.
Now, Dr. Inhofe graduated from Duke with degrees in biomedical engineering and electrical engineering. He went on to medical school at Washington University in St. Louis. One son is at Duke, the other at Booker T. Washington, and they carry on their father and grandfather's passion to fly. Liz Bryant, 2 News, works for you.
Liz, thanks. Going in depth now on the type of plane that Dr. Inhofe was piloting. It's a 1974 Mitsubishi prop plane with twin turbo engines. Pilots tell us it's very fast and can easily topple when one of the engines goes out. An ntsb spokesperson says extra training is required to fly this plane.
Mayor Dewey Bartlett released a statement that reads in part, Dr. Perry Inhofe was a man of great integrity, skilled as a surgeon and an example for all of us. His love for his family and of his profession will always be remembered.
It is election eve.